It's now been 3 weeks since little 5-year-old Summer Wells went missing. Summer is around 3 feet tall, 40 pounds, has short blonde hair and blue eyes, and was last said to be wearing a pink shirt and gray shorts. The call to 911 went in at around 6:30 p.m. on June 15th and was made by Summer's dad, Don Wells. Here's what we know so far in the investigation. There have been 799 tips so far as of July 5th, and yet it has not led to finding Summer. Now, on June 26th, the TBI put out a notice regarding a red or maroon Toyota Tacoma and said that the person driving may be a potential witness. And they also said they may have seen something that could help investigators. However, it said that they have yet to identify that driver. Now, since June 15th, there has been over 3,000 acres that has been searched, which is around 4.6 square miles. And as I said in a previous video as well, Summer's home is in a rural part of the area in Rogersville, Tennessee, and is surrounded by forest and tough terrain. And the family lives in a 780 square foot house on an 11-acre wooded lot, according to property records. Now, when I zoom out, you can see just how vast that area is. It's surrounded by trees. There are some houses surrounding the area as well, but it is rural. Now, it was said that Summer would not wander off that property. On June 27th, it was announced that the crews were scaling back in the search for Summer. Now, the incident commander said that it has been rough on searchers who are mentally and physically exhausted. He said, just because we may not be seen as such a large presence in and throughout the area, rest assured that we have not quit and won't quit until we find Summer Wells. So now the search efforts will now be focused by a more specialized team and as needed. But since June 15th, there's been 1,150 searches that has covered the ground, and over 13,800 search hours has been logged. And over 120 agencies have been used from Tennessee, Ohio, Virginia, Alabama, Georgia, and North Carolina. The TBI fixed wing flew 21.2 hours. The THP helicopter logged 30 hours of flight. Plus, there was numerous specialized search and rescue groups. Now, in the news, I saw a reporter named Kristen Kwan. She had actually posted on June 24th talking about many people reaching out and asking how they can help Summer's brothers. Her post says, "Many of you have reached out asking how you can help Summer's brothers. Here's some information from their church family. The family likes to eat Little Caesars or any pizza, Golden Corral, and Mama's House. They like Hot Wheels, model cars, and could use a tablet. Would love to go to any indoor trampoline park." Then they have the 3 boys, their ages, their size of their shoes, and their clothing sizes. It says any gifts can be dropped off at the Kingsport Seventh-day Adventist Church, 3025 Fort Henry Drive, Kingsport, Tennessee, during these hours. Wednesday from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m., Fridays from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m., Saturday from 9 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. She goes on to say, "I can say the Beach Creek community has been so giving and caring. After being here for more than a week, I've met so many kind and thoughtful people willing to help anyone in need. We appreciate you all." Now, also there's a neighbor named David Dotson, and he was in the news, and he was shown to have taken the brothers, Summer's brothers, out to a putt-putt course. Here's what he said. "Yesterday, I took them to the putt-putt golf course here in Kingsport, just to try to let them have a peaceful day away from the search and rescue teams going on their property and the agents coming up. There was someone that made a comment that wasn't very polite." Also, what David told the news reporter was that every night when the sun sets, he plays a song for Summer on his flute. It's a Native American flute, and he says he plays it until Summer comes home.
It's a Native American flute, and I sit out at night as the sun sets and I play a song for Summer. So that's what I'm doing every night until we get her back home.
He goes to the same church as the family and said he was called to the Wells house on the night Summer went missing. He says that the family is desperate for Summer to come back, and he says, I can't imagine what they're going through. They're just parents that want their daughter back, and you have these 3 young boys that they want their younger sister back. Now, we've seen Summer's dad, Don, speak out many times in the media, and recently there was an interview with Summer's mom, Candace. Now, they both say that they believe Summer was lured and abducted. When it comes to that red or maroon truck, they also say that they don't know about the truck or anyone having that truck. I have also mentioned in previous videos that there are 54 sex offenders in the area, which is an extremely high rate, as Rogersville is only 4,500 people in that population. It's crazy. Now, on June 28th, there was a reward fund started for the information leading to the location or recovery of Summer. It said that anyone who would like to donate to the fund can do so at the Civis Bank branch and ask for the money to be deposited in the Church Hill Rescue Squad Summer Wells Reward account. The funds will be held there for 6 months, and if tips or leads do not result in the location or recovery of Summer, then the funds will be donated to the Child Advocacy Center. Now, it said that there were 2 people who sent checks in before this fund was established, and one man mailed a $25,000 check to the news and said that he is convinced somebody knows something regarding her disappearance, and also said, accordingly, I have enclosed a personal check in the amount of $25,000 to be given to the person who provides a tip or information which leads to the discovery or recovery of Summer Wells. Then, according to Tim Coop, who is the captain of the Church Hill Rescue Squad, he said there was a gentleman that had mailed a $25,000 check to Times News, but it was determined that he would pick that check back up and hold on to it until hopefully someone is able to provide a lead or tip that locates or recovers Summer Wells. I had another gentleman that dropped off a $10,000 check at our station that asked for it to be held and not deposited. Anyone who has information regarding Summer Wells is to please call 1-800-TBI-FIND. Let's have a chit chat below. If you know of any information that I haven't mentioned here today, could you please put it in the comments below and we'll have a little chit chat. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon.